Okay, see Lindelof videos, calculus, the quotient rule, problem number 11. So here, hopefully you've memorized this, but here is the quotient rule, the definition of the quotient rule, and that's what I'm going to use here. All I have to do is, frankly, is decide where the top function is, where the bottom function is, and what the derivative is of each of those. So first thing I'm going to do always in calculus, I'm going to build a list. It's just a really smart way to gather your stuff. The top function is f, the bottom function is g. For no other reason than that's how we're going to define it for this case. So I'm going to say this. I'm going to say that f of x, the top function, is 4x to the fourth minus 4x squared plus 5. I'm going to need its derivative in this rule because, see here, this is me using its derivative right here. So I'm going to need that derivative in my problem. Take the derivative of this, we get 16, don't we? X to the third. And the derivative of this part is just negative 8x, and the derivative of 5 is 0, right? So going to keep moving. Now I need the bottom function, and the bottom function is 2x to the 5/3 power plus 3. And I'm also going to need its derivative, because if you see, I'm going to use its derivative over here when I plug this all in. So I need that derivative, and the derivative is this. So I get 5/3 times 2 is 10/3, isn't it? 10/3 x, and then 5/3 minus 1 is the same as 5/3 minus 3/3, otherwise known as 2/3. All right, so here I've gathered up all my pieces. I'm going to use these pieces to complete that formula. So with that in mind, I'm just going to start filling stuff in. So I'm going to have f prime at x, the derivative of that whole function at the top, is equal to the first is the bottom function, right? So it's 2x to the 5/3 power plus 3 times the derivative of the top function, which happens to be 16x cubed minus 8x, right? Again, I'm just following this formula, and the formula here says that I'm going to subtract now, so that subtraction side is this one. So minus, right, the first function, which happened to be 4x to the fourth minus 4x squared plus 5, times the derivative of the bottom function. And the derivative of the bottom function is 10/3 x to the 2/3 power, right? Whole thing over the bottom function squared. So the bottom function is this one, and it says that it is 2x to the 5/3 power plus 3, and formulaically we know we're supposed to square that. So I'm going to go just check my math. I have the bottom function times the derivative of the top function minus the top function times the derivative of the bottom function, and we have that all over the bottom function squared. I admit that this can be simplified out to a simpler form. All I'm trying to show you is this. I'm trying to show you that you need to know the quotient rule, so you need to memorize this rule. And secondly, you need to build lists so you can plug stuff in. The algebra, the intermediate or advanced algebra that comes along with it is kind of a different story, and if you want to talk about that, please let me know, and I'll gladly simplify this for you. Hey, thanks for watching. If you have questions or comments, let me know. And if you haven't already